Hello, I am sharing with you today facts and reasons behind why nicotine and vaping is ruining the body and how it can be affecting someone you know or even you. At first glance, vapes and e-cigs are looked at as the harmless version of cigarettes. They're actually very dangerous. The use of vaping can create harmful side effects that can be remedied but need more of a push to do so. During this speech, I will be talking about the serious problem that affects one that uses e-cigs and the steps that can be taken to help stop the use of vaping. Vaping has become such a big problem and addiction of a young teenager's life, and they don't realize it is ruining their body. The biggest problem of this situation is the addiction that is caused. The CDC states most e-cigarettes contain nicotine, the addictive drug in regular cigarettes, cigars, and other tobacco products. Nicotine is highly addictive and can harm adolescent brain development, which continues into the early mid-20s. 90% of all e-cigs contain nicotine, and most users of the vapes and e-cigs do not realize how much of an addictive chemical it is and how much it can really destroy their body. There are so many steps that can be taken to prevent young teenagers from becoming addicted to vaping, but the question is, what are they? A big way to help prevent is to support those who are addicted, to overcome it, and to not scold them. Scolding can just make those disobey and not really see the bad in the addiction. Another way is to try and get supporting policies to stop selling vapes. Truth Initiative gives facts about parents wanting and taking advantage of policies stopping the selling of vapes. They say some parents are also confronting the vaping epidemic by supporting policies that would take flavored vaping products off the market. More than 3/4 of parents of middle and high school students favor a ban on flavored e-cigarette sales, according to a recent Truth Initiative study that indicated overwhelming parental support for stricter tobacco control policies aimed at preventing youth tobacco use. The results published in Nicotine and Tobacco Research show that 75.2% of parents support a ban on flavored e-cigarette sales, and almost all 94% favor restrictions on marketing and advertising e-cigarette products to adolescents. That just proves how many parents are trying and putting in effort to get not only their children, but any young teen or adult to quit vaping. My plan is better than competing plans because it can actually be effective. Stopping the distribution of vapes in drugstores, grocery stores, and any public places that people can get them from is the first and biggest start that can be done to make this successful. If it becomes harder and harder for people to reach and buy e-cigs, that it makes it harder to even become addicted in the first place. If they weren't sold so easily and advertised so much, then they wouldn't have become such a problem to the young society. There should be no objections to not using e-cigs and vapes, but the only one that is understandable is for stress and anxiety. There are a lot of things that are used to reduce stress and anxiety, and that includes e-cigs and marijuana. It is understandable to want to use those things to calm yourself down, but the thing is, they can still contain addictive chemicals and will make you become addicted to them and only rely on that to cure stress and anxiety. Additional advantages of not selling e-cigs and vapes in stores are so adolescents don't become addicted to it starting at a young age, because then it will be hard for them to get over it as time goes on. Another reason is so people don't feel pressured to want to use it as they see advertisement on doors or commercials on TV, knowing that they know people that are constantly around them using it, and they will think that it's okay that they take a hit off of it or become addicted to it as well. In conclusion, I hope you have learned some information on why e-cigs and vape contain an addictive chemical called nicotine and why it should be banned and not sold anymore to prevent the addiction of young teenagers and adults. It can make those save their health and future health problems for them to not be addicted at such a young age. It is very important that we really reach out and try and get as many people as you know or even yourself to stop using e-cigs. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you can help those around you and yourself to realize that this is a problem and it needs to be stopped immediately.